All right, everybody, we're back for lesson number 9, I do believe we're at. Hopefully, if you're a first time coming here for a beginner lesson, go check out lessons 1 through 8. It helps you build a lot of great dexterity in your hand. It teaches you how to hold your hand properly while using your fingers only to move, and they're great exercises to slowly mold your hand to being able to play chords. For those of you who've already gone through videos 1 to 8, congratulations, very hard work. Keep it up. New songs that I learn, I have to play them a lot before they stay with me for a long time. But I wanted to talk today a little bit about all these cool riffs that they put in there. We talked earlier about the picking strategies of the... right? And when we're doing this one, we try to get this 1 and 2 E and a 3 E and 3. So you could say 3 E and then on the first hit on the root note here, you want to just take it off so it doesn't stay ringing. Don't take it right off because you got to hit it again and then hold it down. So slow would be... So hopefully you got through that. Now remember when we pick it, so now we got to try to get all these cool riffs in there. The first one was that one, and I did talk a little bit about it on lesson 8. And the way I would count that again is 3 E and a 4 E and a, right? And kind of work it that way. There's a couple ways we could keep our hand anchored here with these two staying there. Using finger 2 on string 5. And my pick's always alternating. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. That time I didn't have to do an up because finger 2 pulled that note open for me. So we're doing open string 5, close string 5 with finger 2. Open string 4, close string 4 with finger 2, and we're on fret 2. Then we're going to open up 4, come back to 5 with finger 1. Finger 2 is now going to come down to string 3, and our pick's got to hit string 3 and pull that. Pull that open. So you can do that without even picking it, but it does take strength and calluses, so hopefully you've gone through lessons 1 through 8. And quite a bit too, so you built lots of strength there in your hand. So that's the idea of the riff. You might want to just practice getting that good. You could do it without anchoring your hand here, just by going. Stuff like that works. I can remember my first time doing this, it was very slow. First I had to figure it out by listening to it, and then I had to figure out how to get it that fast. And when I was new at guitar, my fingers were very slow, and I had to do a lot of work over the years building speed and strength and using scales and metronomes, and we'll talk about that going forward as well. And teach you guys the real deal of what we go through as musicians to be able to play a song and actually even be able to record in a studio. You have to be able to play in time, things of that nature. So if we're in the chord G here as the last chord of this riff or this progression, he just strums down there. So we got this. So we could think of this as 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. So maybe we want to start on the G chord if you got all these good now. Maybe you just want to come from here and go. I think I go 3 E and a 4 E and a. Sorry, that'd be 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. Now if you just give yourself one strum there, you get lots of time to think about your riff. So you got 1 and 2 E and a 3 E and a. 1 and 2 E and a 3 E and a. 1 and 2 E and a 3 E and maybe we got to go slower. Maybe it's too fast for your hands yet. That's okay. We start slow. Again, we go back to the weightlifting scenario. You add more weights to build more muscle. In music, we slowly increase our speed. We start slow and then we build it and build it and build it. So back to the G chord, we got 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. So don't forget string 4 has to open up. 3 E and a 4 E and a. So again, we might have, look at my hand, it's still back here when I'm doing my riffs. It's not like this, all right? We want to keep our fingers so they can extend out and get these riffs. So you can even recycle this over till you get good at it and do it slow. Do something like 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E. Maybe that's too fast. Maybe we just need to work on the first two. 1 E and a, 1 E and a. Get that good with finger 2. Notice my pick is down, up on string 5, down, up, and on string 4. Now I'm going to bring finger 1 in to get string 5 on a down pick, and then, so we got open, 2, so fret 2 on string 5, open, fret 2 on string 4, then we open up string 4, back, and now try to add all that in. That's cool. Slow count from the start. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Very cool. If we think about music as in numbers and timing, that's when things start to move a little quicker. Go check out all those lessons. It'll save you years of learning chord changes, and you won't have to rebuild dexterity because you did it wrong. And I'm not just saying that to you. When you do things wrong with your hands, it's very hard to get rid of that muscle memory. You have to relearn and rechange everything. So learn right from the start, and it'll save you lots of time. I didn't have anybody back in my day to help me, and we didn't have YouTube or Google. So I kind of just had to figure it out on my own. Believe me, I spent years trying to get chords good and rhythms good. And then I started to study more and understand more, and then went, okay, well, there's a better way of teaching guitar. So that was the first riff. The next riff is going to be where we come off of this third string, and you might want to just practice doing this, where we pick string 3, we pull it open after we pick it, and then we hit it again. And we go from fret 2, fret 4 to fret 5, pick it, pull it open, and then pick it again on an up. So we're on a down with our pick, hitting the string, pull it open, and then pick up. Then we go to string 4, I use finger 3, and then fret 5. A little bend there. So we get this, and 4 E and a 1 and 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and. So this is like 3 E and a, 3 E and a 4 E and. A little and a bend there, 3 E and a 4 E and. So we get this 1 and 2 E and a 3 and 4 E and a 1 and 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and. It's even hard to say that. So I get a down with my pick, up with my pick, down with my pick, down. Actually, there are 2 downs on this one, 2 ups on this one. With my pick, down, down, up, up, and then a down on that. That's my pick. That's what my pick's doing. All right, so we got that as a second time around. The third time around, we go back to the first riff. So we get this 2 E and a 3 and 4 E and a 1 and 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 and 2 E 3 and 4 E and a 1 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and. Cool. Then we come back around and we do the first riff again. I'm not saying you're going to get this through this tutorial. I'm just giving you strategies. You can shut it off at any time and just work on, you know, one thing, because one thing takes a long time, but it builds into other things. So don't be discouraged at how long it takes. I didn't just figure this out and was able to play it. I had probably started really slow, if I can remember, something like doing things like that, probably even slower. Because you're still building dexterity and muscle memory in your hand. It's not that you can't do it, it's just you're just starting out. Alright, so the third time around would be back to the first riff. Now we gotta have an ending riff to get into the verse where they start singing. And that's pretty cool riff too. They basically come off of this G chord, 3 and 4 E, and they just strum. For now, we could just strum once so we get time to get to our riff. 3 and 4 E and that's just a 1 and 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. 3 E and a 4. 3 E and 3 E and 4 is ringing. 3 and a 4. And the ending riff would all together would be. So all together we get. And that's basically how they end that. They get back into the D chord again. Really like those ideas to help teach beginners how to add riffs and things to their chord progression. They do go into some other parts here where we do this, but barring these can be tough. That's like on the break. That's kind of how I do it, where I'm on fret 7, string 5, I hit the string, and then I'm on an upstroke when my finger does this. So you might want to be just practicing that. So, because it's hard to make your finger bend that way when I show somebody on the guitar, they're like, I can't do that. And if I go, well, if you put your finger on your hand, you could do that, right? You can make your knuckle go the opposite way. And you're not really working hard at it. You're just making it bend that way. So same idea would apply on the guitar. We're trying to get that, trying to make our knuckle do that. Now, your hand here might not be strong enough. Don't forget I'm pushing with my thumb on the very back as well, pushing in while my finger's pushing in. So you might want to try and just get good at that. Because we get this. So you can see my finger just does that. And it's hard to get these strings, so you might want to practice things like, you know, start here on the 12th fret and go backwards and try to keep all your strings ringing. And this is more of an exercise for building muscle in your hand to keep these strings ringing. And that might be too fast if you're just starting out. Now I've been playing a while and already I can feel this in my hand. So that's teaching me I'm building muscle here and here and there, which is great. That makes your hand a lot stronger and your fingers a lot stronger to get things like that, right? But that little break there, we're basically pressing on string 5, fret 7, hitting the string, and then hammering these two. I mean, we could pick them. I tend to hammer them, right? And then I come up with my pick. And then I move down to here and do the same thing. And then the ending would be 6 to 7 on string 6. So you hear this. Hear the mutes there. That's basically how that little break works there. I think for the next lesson what we'll do is we'll talk about the chorus, where they got all these cool rocking chords with your pinky on fret 9 doing this. That's another tough one, where we got to stretch our pinky, you know, whole tones from here to there to there to, well, 2 frets. I wouldn't call that a whole tone, but 2 frets up and then 2 frets. This is like a tone here from this distance to that distance if we're on the same string. So yeah, we can talk about how that all works and some great ideas on getting you through the chorus part. Today I just wanted to work mostly on getting these cool riffs in there. And this was a tough one. 1E and a 2E. 1E and a 1E and a. 2 downs with your pick. 1E and a. That's an up on the ah. 1E and a 2E and 1E and a 2E and. And then you can start just having fun with holes and hammers. And come up with your own sort of ideas. See, so I mean they're useful for recycling into your own things. To create your own music too. Alright, I hope this lesson helped you get through all the riffs. Congratulations to everybody who's made it through video 1 up till now. That's very impressive that you worked that hard to get there. I know how hard guitar is, so keep up the great work, and we'll see you again next time with some more cool lessons. Have a great week, and bye for now.